with you today on my channel to try this once more. This is my stretch routine. It's cool down, warm up routine that I do at my gym before and after my workout. I mix it up a little bit, but I do the basic same set. So I just wanted to try to show you guys this one more time. I'm crouching down in the hopes that you can see me, and I also hope you can hear me. I will try to talk. I will also try to avoid the microphone, but I might end up bonking it. I can't help it if that happens, but I will try my best. Anyway, let's give it a shot and see what happens this time around. This is take 3 or 4 or something like that. So I start off with my basic back stretch. This way. I'm also doing this because I did an exercise that I realized couldn't really be seen properly in the last video I did. I think it's a reverse bridge. And I realized you kind of have to see it from a sideways view. So as I've said before with this move, this is not a stretched or anything like that. This is more for the obliques. But I know this is not push-up pose. Push-up would be much lower, but I know it's high up, but that's okay. It's just shoulder to shoulder taps. 1. So you count each 2 as 1. 3. 5. 6. 7. 8. I'm only counting out loud so you can see what I mean when I say 2 is 1. 9. 10. I'm going to do 15. I usually do 20. 11. 12. 13. 14. And 15. Like I said, I usually do 2 to 3 sets of 20. And I'm going to go to my knees so that I can do another back stretch. Again, trying to avoid the mic, but I think I might be bonking it a few times. I may wind up repositioning the microphone because I don't want to make a racket while I'm doing this for my viewer, for you. I don't want you to have to listen to a lot of staticky sounds. So after this pose, I might move the mic elsewhere, although I'm not really sure where the best spot is. Can't think of anywhere where it might not get hit. Okay. As I said, I'm going to try to move it, but I can't really think of a better spot. But still, I apologize for the noises you may be hearing right now. You know what? I can't think of a better spot for this one where it is right at this moment. Pardon me for the annoying time. You know what? I think it's in a good spot now, and I don't want to waste your time. So I'm going to leave it where it is in the hopes that I don't make it noisy. If you need to, though, feel free to turn the sounds way down. When I get a chance, I will definitely caption this if I'm able, depending on if I'm able to shut off all the language captions in time so that I can edit this and that I can get the captions back. But I'm hoping you won't really need them. I'm hoping you'll just be able to watch what I'm doing and follow along as you can. So this is another really good low back stretch. It's also good for upper back, middle, everything. And it's up to you whether you want to go over your legs or under. I've heard both are good. I've heard this way is good too, but I think this way feels more effective. So I go over. You can either hold down here or you can hold right on the knees. I kind of avoid the knee area because I have on something that's very similar to a TENS machine. It's called a Quell. I'll just show it to you really quickly. This is a Quell device. It's a TENS, so I think that's transdermal electrical neurostimulation. That's what this does. It sends electrical signals, and I'm trying to avoid it, but it helps with pain. Helps take mind off fibromyalgia and arthritis pains. So I'm just going to hold this for a few more. I try to hold each move for approximately 20 seconds. I count silently to myself when I do it. Okay, one more back stretch. Actually, a couple more back stretches that I haven't been very good about doing every single time I do this. This is a really good one. This one I do try to do every single time. And this is what I think is the reverse bridge, and this is the reason I'm refilming this, because I filmed this from the front and I realized people couldn't actually see what I was doing. So I'm hoping this is better. The ones that I don't often do, that I find myself forgetting to do a lot, One is you just cross your legs this way and you push the knee down gently. It's kind of like a hip stretch. It also opens everything up. It's a good hip stretch. If you have a lot of hip pain problems, you may not want to do this. It's really up to you. I'm going to do my other side. The other one that I don't do is also a hip stretch. And I will show you that one when I'm done with this one. And remember, things like this, if you find a way you can do it that's not uncomfortable, that works for you, feel free to modify these moves to suit you. But you also might want to talk to a trainer and or your doctor before doing this. Before starting a program, something like that, you might want to talk to a medical professional, especially if you have a medical condition or conditions. The other one is just bringing one side of the body down this way while you twist the other side up. So like if you go to the left on your lower body, you go to the right on your upper. And you can just do one leg at a time if you want, or you can do both. I just have to move my belt bag out of the way to turn to the other side, which is what I'm going to do next. So I'm just going to switch over. This one can really sting. I'm actually feeling this one in my hips quite a bit right now, which means I probably need it. You can also, if you need to, hold inside down, and the other side just let go. One last back stretch. One last thing is just a good way to get out of bent pose is to roll yourself up. Tuck your chin in towards your chest and just slowly roll up, starting from the bottom, going to the top. And that's the best way to roll up for your back, rather than just coming straight up. Anyway, as always, I just wanted to thank you for your time. I'm really hoping this one comes out okay. I'm going to proof it before I post it. If it gets published, it means it met approval. I'll also caption this when I can. But as always, I thank you for your time. Cheers, namaste, peace and light. Bye-bye.